Hi, everyone. In this segment, I'm going to be talking about our puppy, Grace. Now, I was going to start by talking about something else, but Grace came in and she wanted to spend a little bit of time with me. So here she is. So, this is Grace, our 46-pound Bernedoodle. She was supposed to be 22 to 25 pounds, a little bit more of a lap dog. And as you can see, she's a very large lap dog, but we love her. She will cuddle up to Stephanie when Stephanie's on the couch. When we're in bed, she'll lay up against Stephanie's legs. And she'll come up and kiss her. And then she'll turn and lay down. And she has just been a wonderful puppy. And she has already provided me with tons of emotional support. Back before the major part of Stephanie's decline, I was still processing this, so emotionally I was not doing very well. And there were times when I'd find myself on the floor just bawling. But yet Grace would come up to me. She would lay on the floor. She would tuck her snout right up underneath my chin. And she knew what I needed. She knew that I needed that emotional support right then and there. So I've mentioned that we used to have two dogs. Well, one of the things is in caregiving, you got to do what you can deal with. And we bought Grace from a Bernedoodle breeder in Colorado Springs back in 2022, about mid-year. And about a year after that, we took in a rehome. This rehome was a black Bernedoodle. She didn't weigh as much as Grace, but she was taller. So very similar. And they were within about a week, maybe 2 weeks of being the same age. And so we took in this Bernedoodle. Well, the reason why we took in this Bernedoodle was because we used to have a schnoodle, little 17-pound Schnauzer Poodle mix. Best dog in the world, had a huge vocabulary. He was amazing. Stephanie was the alpha. Stephanie trained him, and he loved Stephanie. And Stephanie just loved him. She thank you, baby. The two of them were inseparable. But in 2020, at the age of 17, we had to put Noah down. That was his name, Noah. And so as Stephanie was starting to decline, she kept saying she wanted another black Noah puppy. So we took in this black female Bernedoodle. And after about a year, I had just realized that I had really, it was just way more than I, oh, I'm sure that I realized it much earlier than that. However, I finally decided to just go ahead and rehome the new Noah. And so now we're just down to one puppy. And in this video, I just want you to really think about what you can handle. It may not be a dog. It may be cats. It may be a farm. It may be how you take care of your grandkids. Things have changed with Stephanie and I and our ability to take care of our grandkids. And there are just so many things that you can think about to determine whether or not you really have the bandwidth to take certain things on. I'm very fortunate that I'm no longer working. And so my bandwidth is given to Stephanie. But again, the two dogs vying for attention and things like that between the two and vying for my attention was just too much. And even this one right here, I have not had ample time to train. But she's still a sweet little puppy. And I know that she will provide me emotional support from now until Stephanie passes and beyond, because she's already shown me how much she loves me. Isn't that right, baby doll? Yeah? Okay. Well, that's it for dogs. But isn't she beautiful? I love her so much. Yeah. You're my little girl. All right. Well, may God give you strength on your journey, and I'll see you again soon.